Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. How are you, my lovely people? Welcome. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. If you're new, these readings are to uplift, inspire, guide, inform, help and assist from a place of love. If you're coming back, thank you. All right, let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius for July, please? Thank you so much. All right. Sag, we've got the Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Palace of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Magician. All right. What's going on? You're struggling, my lovelies. You are struggling, but we've got the Magician here. Let's talk about the Magician before we get into this lot. All right, so the Magician. This is the alchemist. This is the I am presence. This is the ability to transform, transmute, neutralize anything that is negative, difficult, challenging. This is you having faith and belief that you can turn anything around. All right, now the energy has been quite challenging over the last, I would say, week, 10 days for all signs. It's to do with the Mercury retrograde, the eclipse, the full moon, all the rest of that. I'm recording this 25th of June. So yes, there's been some healing, some cleansing, some releasing, some slow energy, stagnant energy, feeling a little bit yucky. All right, I have to keep cleansing myself and meditating and bringing my vibration up to a higher level to rise above this energy. See it as a fog. They're showing me a fog, a mist, and then imagine just rising above the mist where everything is very clear and very pure. So you've been in the mist, all right, we can see this. You've been in the mist, in the yucky, all right. I know it's a great word, isn't it? Yucky. Five of Cups is so much about feeling unhappy, feeling I want more, and what's going wrong? Why are these things happening? Questions. And all right, ask the questions, and that's okay. I was asking the questions the other day. Where is my energy? Why can't I seem to connect properly? What is going on? When we're in that slower sort of foggy, misty, yucky stuff, we can't connect truly to energy, to light, to the good stuff. All right, we have to find a way to transmute it, to transform it, to rise above it, which is why I'm loving the Magician card being there, because that is the alchemist. That is the ability to rise above. So whatever this is for you, whether you've just for absolutely no reason, just feeling in the dumps, down in the dumps for absolutely no reason. We don't always need a reason, you know. Sometimes just wake up and the energy is flat. And so, okay, let's accept that. Let's not say what's wrong with me, what's wrong with life, what's wrong, looking for something, someone to blame. Sometimes the energy is just flat. It just is. So, okay, can we rest? Can we recharge? Can we just take a step back, go for a walk, read a book, do something different? If we can. Sometimes we can't. We have to plow through, and that's okay. So it's been quite difficult, right? You're coming into July with this energy of feeling like June was, you know, all right. But I'm taking action. I'm taking action, the Knight of Cups, on my happiness to be able to lift myself out of this. So what is it that you need to do for you? It's different for different people. For me, I'll go for a walk on the beach, or I'll get into nature, or I'll meditate, or I'll have a long hot bath. I will ring friends. I will connect. I will look at what will help me get out of that energy. So what's going to help you? Put some loud, happy music on, dance around the kitchen. What is going to help you? Now, okay. I'm just listening to what they're saying. Find a direction that is going to help you to pull up and out of that misty, foggy, yucky stuff. All right. Now, there is an argument going on around you. For many of you, Five of Wands is conflict, arguments, people coming up against you, your own energy coming up against you, your own thoughts coming up against you. It's a difficult energy. So you're kind of going back and forward, all right, because you want to take the action to pull out of it, but it just keeps kind of coming back. All right, so let's find out what we can do about this, because you've got the Eight of Swords here, which is you're stuck. You pull out and suck back in. You pull out and suck back in. So we've got the Palace of Wands, which is a place where you can feel empowered, right? The one thing about this sort of energy is that it's disempowering, all right? We feel like we've lost our sparkle and we've lost our energy, zing and zest, and we feel powerless. We're not. We are the magician. We are the alchemist. We can turn this around. So it's getting back into the power. So what is a place for you where you can feel empowered, in charge, in control, in a strong place? What is that for you? Could be home, could be a garden, could be in work. You feel powerful in work, but you feel powerless at home. Where can you be where you feel more powerful, where you feel more in charge, where you feel you can access that energy, right? Because the Palace of Wands is a place where you can feel very empowered. So let's find out a little bit more. All right. Find out some more. What's been going on for my Sagittarius, please? Five of Wands again. Knight of Swords. Strength. Knight of Wands. You've got 3 knights here now. Okay, so action, action, action. And now we've got 3 cards falling out. All right, so we've got the Moon. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. And we've got the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so let's look at these. We've got the 5 of Wands has come out again with the 5 of Cups. So the arguments that are going on around you is what is pulling you down. So who around you is coming up against you? Who is criticizing you? Who is arguing with you? Is always disagreeing with you? Is it time to let these people go from your life if you possibly can? Is it time to just find a way, I say just, but to find a way to say, do you know what, stuff them, I don't care what they think. I'm letting go of other people's opinions and other people's stuff. I'm letting go. I'm going to find a way to rise above it. Right, we've got the Knight of Cups with the Knight of Swords. So we need to take some action on our thoughts, our beliefs, our attitudes that are getting in the way of our happiness. So what are the thoughts that's there? I'm too tired, I haven't got any energy, it's too hard. Those kind of thoughts are very disempowering. They are the thoughts that say I can't do it. We need to turn that around and say I can do it. I have the strength. I am a powerful being of light. I am a powerful man or woman. I can turn this around. I'm going to take action on my thoughts that are saying right now, you know, whatever it is for you, you know, I can't stand that person, I hate going into work, or whatever it's going on with these arguments. If this doesn't resonate for you, that's okay, it's not for you. Check out your moon or your rising instead, all right? These are general readings. They're not going to apply to everybody, and they are good for your sun, moon, and rising. So check out the others if this isn't resonating. If it is, there's advice here to be able to pull out of this energy. You tap into your strengths, you take control, you get back into your power, and you say, right, okay, so if the energy's flat, I'm going to rest. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm just going to go with it. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just the energy at the moment is a bit flat, or it's a bit argumentative, or it's, you know, it's pulling me down. So, okay, I'm just going to sleep. I'm going to rest. I'm going to watch movies. I'm going to do what I need to do to pull out of it, okay? The Knight of Wands with the Palace of Wands. This is your power. This is you taking action on your power to get out of that victim mode of life is really yucky at the moment, right? So we're going to get out of that and say, okay, this too shall pass, it'll shift. I get into a good place physically where I can feel, you know, back in my queen or king energy, and now I can move forward. And as I move forward, we come into the prosperity with the Ten of Pentacles. And it's not just about money. It's about the abundance of life, where you start to feel back in that attitude of gratitude, looking at all the good things rather than looking at all the difficulties and challenges. The moon being with it, I do feel this is heavily linked with the full moon of the 24th. It is quite an intense emotional energy. You know, people are being easily triggered, and then they're projecting that onto others, and that could well be what's going on for a lot of you. This is going to pass as we move into second week of July. This is going to pass. This moon energy of feeling very emotional and very topsy-turvy is going to pass, and you're going to get back into this beautiful energy of the Ten of Pentacles. So this isn't going to last long, all right? Now the Four of Pentacles there, the Four of Coins, is the card of feeling a little bit insecure and hanging on a bit too tightly. So we need to let go, because when we hang on too tightly, that's when we get stuck, right? So if we just let go and flow, this is going to pass through. I feel it's passing through, as I said, around about second week, 10th, 12th of July. So let's look at the end of July. Because this is so intense, I want to go a little bit further. So tell me about the second half of July then, please. Okay. All right, good. So the first card that's flipped up there is the Ten of Swords, which is the ending of that feeling. All right, oh, it's just so hard, it's so difficult, it's just yucky. We're coming to the end of it. It's confirming that that energy is going to pass through. And who and what has been hurting you? Okay, Three of Swords. This energy of pain, of struggle, of hurt feelings. We're very sensitive at the moment. This full moon is making us, I don't want to say that, is triggering deep sensitivities within us. Things that wouldn't normally bother us are bothering us. We're a little bit more sensitive at the moment than normal. So we're going to move this through and out as we go through the month. We've got Temperance. Good. So we're coming back into balance. We're coming back into harmony. By the time we get to the middle of the month, you're in this harmony and you're able to move forward. We've got the final Knight. So all four here, all right? Knights are action. And the Knight of Pentacles is taking action on your security, your stability, your money, your just what makes you feel safe and secure in the world. You're back in that energy by the time we get to the middle of July, all right? You're back in balance. So if you're going through this at the moment, for the next week at the end of June and into the first week or so of July, if you're going through that topsy-turvy energy, just know it's going to move through and it's going to pass. And keep pulling your attention back into your power in terms of your magician energy to be able to heal, transmute, transform. One of the energies that I use, and I use several to clear energy when I'm in that funky kind of is Saint Germain. So the words that you can use is to call upon Saint Germain. So I use the I am presence as well. So I will say, I am calling upon Saint Germain to invoke the violet flame and transmute all negativity from in and around me. Okay, now as I say that, I visualize a violet flame coming in and around me, swirling around me and through me, and literally dissolving any negativities, grumpiness, apathy, low energy. Just literally imagine it dissolving. And I say it 3 times, and then I say, it is done, so be it. And I always feel better for it. So let me say that again for you. You might want to write it down, okay? I am calling upon Saint Germain to invoke the violet flame to transmute all negativity from in and around me, okay? The other thing that I will use is the I am presence, mighty I am presence within come forth. Allowing the divine intelligence within you, which is the God force, to come through, and that lifts your vibration as well. All right, let's go into some other cards and see where we're going there from then. What else do we have for Sagittarius from there then, please? Okay, we've got turn back and tell the truth. Okay, this is really interesting. So I'm talking here about the middle of July. We've got turn back and tell the truth. So the turn back card is to, literally turn around, and we're going to speak our truth. So those people or situations that hurt you, that let you down, that were arguing with you, that were pulling you down, it's to, when you're in a better space and you're feeling stronger, that you turn back and you review it and you look at it and you say, okay, how did I allow that to get to me the way that it did? Why was I so sensitive? What was really going on for me? And you're going to tell the truth to yourself first. What were my real feelings? How did I feel about that? What was going on for me? And then, where appropriate, tell the person who was hurting you. All right? At the time, we can't always speak our truth. We're too upset. We're too hurt. So as you start to feel better, as we get into the middle of July, it's looking back and looking at the people who've been causing particularly these arguments. We've got the Five of Wands twice. So those people who have been just going up against you all the time, arguing with you, giving you a hard time, is to tell them how you feel and say, do you know what? It's so exhausting when you do that. Why do you do that? Can you not do that, please? Whatever you're feeling, you're going to tell them, all right? That's an important part of this healing, all right, to turn it around. Let's look at what else we have for you, Sag. This is from the animal deck, okay? We've got Stag Spirit, Take the Lead, and Flamingo Spirit in between. All right, so these beautiful cards, you are taking the lead here, taking charge, taking control, stepping into your magician energy. As you do that, you're able to see the space that you're in as a transition space, that in-between space. It's not comfortable. It's not comfortable. When we're going through transformation, it's challenging, it's difficult, it's draining. We need courage, we need strength, but this in-between place that we're in, when we've left the yucky behind, but we haven't quite freed ourselves from it, it's a challenging space. But as you take the lead, you can look at it, and by telling the truth to yourself and to others, looking back at it and saying, yeah, I really allowed that to get to me. I'm not going to let that happen again. I'm not going to allow that situation or other people's stuff to pull me down the way that it did. I'm just not having it. So it's strengthening your boundaries of what you are triggered by. It's healing some of those triggers as well. Let's find out some more from the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, all that glitters and no place like home. All right, the all that glitters card is what you thought was going to be lovely and shiny and gorgeous and beautiful turned out to be really hard work. So you're learning from this, you taking that wisdom with you, and you're not going to be looking at surface stuff like that again. You're going to be able to transmute it, and that's going to avoid it in the future. Prevention's better than cure. But in this situation, you're needing to do the cure, because we didn't get prevented. It pulled us down, Sag. So you're rising out of it, and then you're going to take the knowledge, and you're going to really focus on what you do have. No place like home. This is you feeling like, right, maybe this is the time for me to move. This house is being picked up and put down somewhere else. Maybe it's time for me to move locations, move homes, move out. If I'm in a toxic relationship, and some of you, this is what this is about. You're in a toxic relationship that's painful, argumentative, difficult. The person keeps hurting you, criticizing you, putting you down. This is the time to say, I'm picking up my stuff and I'm out of here. All right. So Let's look at the energy cards, see what they want to add. What else do you have for Sagittarius? This is an intense month for you, my loves. Look after you. Be kind to you, okay? And we've got the Angel of Strength. Now we've got the Strength card here as well. So this is saying, look, you have the strength to pull out of this, to pull through it, to make the changes, to transition from where you were to where you want to be, to get into the space of the, where is it? 10 of Pentacles, right? Which is that abundance, and having the faith and the trust that if you leave something toxic behind you, you're moving into something better, not worse, right? Sometimes the grass is greener on the other side, and in this case, it certainly is. All right, so you have the strength and you have the angels with you to help you and guide you. All right, let's finish off with an angel card. What do you have for my Sagittarius for July, please? Okay, there's 2 there. What was I talking about in terms of helping you to get back in your power? The I am presence. This is the I am creator. I have the ability to create. This is the magician energy. Magic, creating, having the power to be able to turn things around. And as I turn things around, I get into my higher consciousness. I raise my vibration back up into I am the love, the light, the way. I am able to create my reality, and I'm not prepared to put up with this anymore. I am moving towards abundance and prosperity and success. And this stuff that's been going on, I am leaving it behind and moving into a higher vibration. Because of this, it's actually a blessing, which I know is hard to see when we're in it, but it is a blessing because it's helping you to see what is hurting you, who is hurting you, what is toxic, what needs to go, so that you can take the power. You've got 4 nights here, taking the action, taking the power to make the changes that you need to make. All right, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you, my darlings. I hope that helps give you some guidance to navigate your way through this and out the other side into a better space. Thank you for being here. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.